So I think one is, everyone says the ultimate de-risking is to the sector de-risking, the regulatory reforms, and the institutional capabilities that need to be developed. And these are true, but we realize that these take time. Secondly, we realize that even when these happen, the market needs a signal that it's now open for business. And the only way to give these signals, or for us to know how far we are from that potential, is for us to have these blended finance transactions. And these transactions, first of all, help us to move the first movers, the first people that try to move, get this support. And then through that, there's some demonstration that the market is indeed workable, that the risk is indeed manageable by the private sector, and that investments are open, and that can open up sectors. I think even when the sector reforms aren't fully done in the second scenario, you find out that these transactions also help to have the impact in moving things along and can create some feedback loops to those who work with governments, like development in finance institutions like the World Bank, AFDB, the other regional banks, in terms of policy advice. Because as the feedback comes to say, well, we're trying to do this transaction, these were the barriers we saw, it helps us to be able to know what are the things that reforms that need to be made to make the sector work. And as long as that feedback loop is, when that feedback loop is set up, that will help there to be that loop of, interventions on the policy side and transactions demonstrating on the other side, which works together to move the country forward in terms of private sector development.